heading for the RS day, and the morning started like this. Welcome to Hoojies Garage. I'm standing here next to a Megane RS the Generation 4, and I'm about to take some free laps with it. That's going to be interesting. But why is this happening? There's something called RS Day, where they invite a lot of RS owners, or let's say like this, everyone that has an RS car, a Renault Sport something. Then you get a little mail, paper in the mail saying you're welcome. Okay, but there must be thousands of RS cars in Sweden, and there's like 50 or 60 spots, so they kind of, yeah, they get reserved right away, and it's always full. But this year I'm extremely lucky, and I'm here to be able to show you the car, and I think maybe also the Alpine, which is also a Renault car, and of course I will use my old Megane RS4 on the track also. So it's going to be a really interesting day. Paddles at the column, so they're not following the steering wheel, which made me a bit pushing the wrong stalk, but it's going to be something that I can get used to, of course. But there's a lot of new things at the same time. It's a new track, new shifting style, new car, everything is new, so this is a bit weird, but it's fun. And is the car any quicker than mine? Oh, I'm quite sure that it is. It's going to be interesting to get to compare with my old car, but I can't really drive them exactly back to back. Right now I have the track completely free just for myself, which is kind of amazing, and it will not be like that when I'm out with the old RS3. But I'm going to try to do some quick laps. Let's see how it goes. 180 kilometers per hour on that straight. Front end a bit too much. It's going to take quite a bit of practicing to get to know this track. It's very curvy and it's really fun, but it's going to take a bit of getting used to. And driving flat out here, no, I will not try to do that with a borrowed car. That is even uninsured, I would think. Is weird, it's cutting when it doesn't shift up as it should. I don't know what's wrong with it. Alright, time for a second stint in a Megane RS4. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, that was a little teaser with the Megane RS4. Here's the lineup for this RS track day, and cars are coming in and starting to line up. Here we have a Megane RS2. I haven't really seen that one close up before. It's said to be an interesting car. Let's walk through here and see what we have. Alpine, of course. And this generation 4, it's very practical, this generation 4, where you have tire loading lids behind the front doors. It's very good. And generation 3. One more generation 3, and behind there the yellow one that we were just out with in this little morning drive. Another Alpine. And an old Clio of some kind. Now it's time for a driver's meeting. Here one guy has bought a hood from the scrapyard, or I don't know. Hejsan, en fråga.
Hi.
Is it a metal hood or is it a bonnet of aluminium or?
No, it's glass fiber.
Glass fiber.
Yeah.
Have you bought it somewhere like that or?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I bought this one from England. Most of the parts comes from Côtière in England, in Bournemouth.
KTR. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. So you have some other air filter installation also then?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of things.
And you have camber, change the camber and so on.
Yeah.
And, all right.
Turbo is a hybrid. And,
okay.
So.
And the cage and wings and splitter or something.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Do you notice much difference with the aerodynamic changes?
Yeah. In the front, I don't see any difference or changes. But in the back.
Yeah. You notice more pressure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What tires are you on?
It's a Megane 265.
Okay. All right. Brake pads? What kind of brake pads do you run on? Ferodo?
Yes.
All right.
I don't know if it's 2500 or if it's DS, but
all right. Works well.
I have yellow stuff EBC before, but they was too soft. Yeah, this is better.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good. Fun. Good luck. Yeah. See ya. Yeah, the trophy are quite something. I don't know the pricing exactly, but what is it? 55,000 euro or something like that. And lighter, especially lighter. I don't know how much better brakes this one has compared to a more normal Megane RS4 in the more track-oriented version. But this one is of course without rear seat and so on. It's just some kind of harness to load wheels.
Har du sett henne på vågen? Jag är lite nyfiken bara hur tung hon är.
Känns inte som det är viktigt. Kom igen.
The quick group. The event is in 3 different groups. One calm group, one normal, average something, and then a fast group. And as you could see in those in those cars that drove away, now quite a few of them have protection cages inside and setup that is really for track. The setup of the car that's really for a track. So yeah, different people have different ambitions and want to push things to different limits. Here they come again after the first little warm-up lap. So a good thing with the RS Day is that they have nowadays Alpine cars, Alpine or Alpine, I think you should say it the French way, Alpine. So here is an A110S version, and we're going to take it out on the track to get a few laps on it, and it's interesting, of course. I just noted that it's not everyone that knows that it's a rear-wheel driven car with the engine behind here. So it's the same engine as in the Megane RS, but located here, so there's nothing much to see really. As far as I understand, it has this 4-wheel steering also. So nice car. Take a look around it. A bit more horsepower, better brakes, carbon fiber roof. Nice looking. Matches my carbon fiber helmet. So, let's take it for a spin. So, the sports button is on the steering wheel like a Porsche. And if you hold it, push it in for a while, then it will get into race mode, but I'm not getting into race mode with this borrowed car. Drive, first gear. Let's see how this goes. First impression, it feels lighter than the Megane. Especially the front end feels quite a bit lighter. it takes time to learn the track, takes time to learn the car, to go really quick. One needs to do a lot of practicing, of course. But with this, let's say 20 minutes, 30 minutes stint that I've been doing, I am having a lot of fun. Of course, you're having fun in a Megane RS also. It's just that this is a sports car, of course, and like that, then you can do all the compromises, or you can get rid of the compromises of a, let's say, a family car, as the Megane RS is. It has rear seat, it has luggage space and so on. Here it's just about the driving fun, and fun it is for sure. And yeah, what could you match it to? I would think that this would hold up very well to a Boxster or a Cayman or something like that. So good fun. It's quick, seriously quick for me, and it's more nimble car, steers better. Well, it's mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, and with modern safety systems, I don't feel really worried when I drive it. It's really fun to drive. Well done, Alpine. So here we have Christopher. He's responsible for Alpine on the Nordic market, I understood.
Yes, I'm the area manager for Alpine in the Nordics, and we have our base in Stockholm, in the Alpine Center in Stockholm, based outside the southern part of Stockholm.
So of course he wants to sell the Alpine, but before that I had a bit of a word with him, or a little chat with him about the Megane RS4, and the Trophy R isn't available to buy anymore. It was a special edition, or a limited edition. So right now in Sweden at least, the let's say almost 40,000 euro model is for sale, 300 horsepower and track oriented. Other cars they just don't sell up here at least. Now back to the Alpine. You said that there are three versions.
Yes, the range today is constructed of 3 ranges. So we have the A110 Pure, which is the first version, so to say, the entry into the Alpine world, which is starts at 635 Swedish crown, 635,000.
So a bit over
Swedish crown,
60,000 euros, yeah?
Yeah, a bit over 60,000 euros. Across Europe, they're around 60,000 mark in general. And that's the purest car, as the name describes. So we have a very lightweight spec from standard. We have bucket seats. We have optimized the weight basically to have it as light as possible, and the 252 horsepower engine output. And then we have the Legend version, which is
what did you call it?
Legend, or the Legend, which is
okay, sorry.
more comfort-oriented version, where you have 6-way adjustable seats and a bit more cozy interior and a bit more extra equipment, such as parking radars and so on.
So the pure version has kind of a cup chassis?
No, it's the same chassis on both cars, but the pure version has less equipment to be as light as possible.
Okay. I get it. Yep.
The Legend is more Grand Touring oriented in a sense, so it's the same chassis, same horsepower engine output, but a bit more comfort oriented. So the bucket seats aren't as extreme as in the pure version. And then we have the A110S, which is
that was the one I drove before, yeah?
the one you drove before, which is a bit stiffer in the chassis, a bit lower, less body roll, and a higher engine and power output. So you have 292 horsepower. Same torque, but the torque pulls a bit longer to give a more exhilarating acceleration feeling. And equipped with bucket seats, and basically it's the more sporty driving oriented car. If you're doing a lot of track days, the A110S would be the one to prefer. If you're doing mainly daily driving, you would go for the Pure, to the Legend, which has a slightly softer setup, which is a bit easier to live with in day-to-day driving.
And pricing on those two versions?
So it depends a little bit on specs and so on, but the Legend starts somewhere around 68,000 euros, I would say.
About 5,000 euros extra, something.
Yeah, and then on the S you're just above 70,000 euros. So so there's a lot of things you can do to personalize your car. And the unique thing about the Atelier paint jobs is that only 104 cars are built in each paint. So there's a limitation, and then the paint disappears from the range. So you'll always have a sort of unique car if you choose one of these paints.
All right, and that's another 5,000 euro stuff.
Yeah, actually it is. You're pretty spot on for the paint.
Right, I know how much paints cost.
Yeah, but it's nice.
Yeah.
It's a sure way to have a unique car, so it's quite popular.
Okay, interesting. All right, good. Thanks a lot. So, we have Wilhelm here. You've been out in the two different Alpines.
Yes.
And is this the Pure or the
Legend.
Legend?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is the S version, yeah.
Okay. And the 2-second difference. What kind of a lap time did you get?
This was 1 minute 19 seconds.
1:19?
Yeah, and this one is 1:21.
Okay. So he that knows the car and the track a bit better, he's at least 2 seconds quicker than I am. So well. Well done. Good.
Thank you.
Now it's time. I have to go. So I'm ready to go out on the Gelleråsen track with my old RS3, but I'm not up to temperature yet. Let's see. I'm just waiting for some drivers to get by. Few laps now in the old Megane RS3, and I feel more at home, of course. I trust the car and so on. I'm not really up to pace yet. The tires took a bit of time to heat up, and I'm not really at home at the track yet. But just like this, I noted that I was like 4 seconds off, maybe 4 or 5 seconds off the Alpine S. But now it's time to pit and give it another go at the second stint. Good fun so far. To chase some Clios, but I'm not quick enough to just easily pass them. So let's see. I it was just before I caught them. I was doing a lap time like what was it? Something between 2 and 3 seconds off the Alpine. But I know this car quite a bit better than the Alpine. So so I need to practice a bit. So it's a Megane RS3, just like mine. That one over there.
Yeah.
The cup car. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you managed to get a bit off the track.
I had two tires of the track in a sand. I felt something hit on the car.
Ooh.
And there's nothing more to it. So I just floored it to the next corner, and when I was about to brake, nothing happened.
Oh! So you lost the brakes in that sand gravel trap somehow?
Yeah.
Oh.
Something hit on the car.
So it's probably a brake line that's gone
Yeah.
down? Or it's... Okay. Oh yeah. Zoom in on this. So yeah, the tracks, the Megane RS isn't all that off-road capable. If you go into the gravel trap, then you might destroy a brake line, brake pipe, and so the poor guy lost his brakes, and then because it just went off a bit, and then into the next corner, then nothing happened. But you managed to, you didn't really crash it that bad, I mean the whole car. Yeah, and you just touched lightly some.
I pulled the handbrake.
Okay.
So I think I spun around.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, at least one time. So then the front hit it wasn't going that fast in the end.
Okay.
I think you did a 360.
Yeah.
Pretty much, and you ended up in the fence after rotating one.
So the guy braked with a parking brake and spun, but yeah,
Hopefully it's just
cosmetic things.
yeah, headlight and
Yeah.
the brake.
Well, yeah, it's been a good fun day. As I think I said, I was kind of 1 second off with this one compared to the Generation 4, and the Alpine was 1 second lower than or quicker than the Generation 4. Interesting to see. A lot of things is about practicing and getting to learn things and how to drive properly. As you can see, now they're starting to load up. There's been even some old Clios here. Good fun to see them also. That's all from Hoojies Garage today. Take care. More will come. Bye bye.